Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, thank you. I want to thank you for being here, and also push that like button because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. So today is another series. This is two series that I'll be doing every week. One is the Hot series, and one is the Baby series. And what it is everything baby. You may have baby showers coming up. You may want to crochet something for your grandchild. You may know someone that you just want to make something pretty for. So this is what this series is going to be about. And this is the Lola dress, and it is just so pretty. And I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make. And I want to mention that this is a 3-weight yarn, and it is called Mandela. And it's by Lion Brand. And that's the name of it right there. And there's the weight of the yarn. Tells you how much there is. I bought this yarn on Amazon, and I actually got a good deal on it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But today I'm going to be using, for the series, for this tutorial, I made this, but I'm going to be using a white yarn for the tutorial because I want to make it in a couple of colors to give you an idea of what you can do with this dress, because you can do it in a solid color and add embellishments to it if you wanted to. So that's up to you. And this is, again, the Lola Crochet Dress, and it is for a small toddler about 2 years old. So let's get started, why don't we, with this tutorial. And I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to put this like this because this is where we start. We're working from the top down. And I just want to mention these are the sleeves. Aren't they cute? This is so cute. And at the end, back here, you can put a nice pearl button. So I just want to mention that as well, and that's what I'll be doing. So what we're going to do is, and this is a 4-weight yarn, I'm going to do my slip knot, and then you're going to chain 60. And I'm using an H hook, and I also used an H hook for this as well. So you're going to crochet 60 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm at 35. Meet me at 60. Now, once you get to 60, you're going to put 3 more chains. 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to be, so a total of 63 chains. Once you do that, in the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can put a double crochet. And then in the next one, a double crochet. And you're going to put a double crochet right across in every stitch. Again, this is beginners to advanced and everyone in between. So we're going to do a double crochet in every stitch. and we're going to go right across and do that double crochet. So don't forget to do a double crochet in every stitch across. Meet me when we get to the end. Welcome back, and now we're at the end. We're going to make our final double crochet in this last stitch. Now I want to mention that you will have crocheted 60 double crochets, but I want to mention you have these chains at the end. You do not count this stitch at all. You count your double crochets, which you will have 60. So once you do that, and this is what it looks like, it's really pretty in white. I wanted to do a really colorful one, and I wanted to do one in white. So now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to turn our work. In the next chain, we are going to put a double crochet in that next stitch. So I want to show you that. Then after we do that, we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to go into the next stitch and put a double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. And we're going to do this right across. What we're doing is we're making this part now. This is row 1, this is row 2. So I want to show you what it looks like. So we're going to do that right across until we get to the end. Don't forget to chain 1 and then make a double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. And we're going to do this right to the end. So now meet me before the last stitch. Okay, so we're finishing up row 2. Now this is where we count these chains. I didn't want to count them before because I wanted to make sure you had 60 double crochets. Now we do count this chain, but not when we counted our double crochets because we wanted to make sure we had 60. So these chains, we're going to put a double crochet at the top of that chain. At the very top, we're going to put a double crochet. And this is what it looks like. And I want to mention, this is going to have a curl to it, which is fine because that's what you want to have for the collar. You want it to start curling. So once you do that, you're going to chain 1 chain 2, and chain 3. And you're going to turn your work again, and see, you're going to see that this is starting to curl. So now that you chained 3, and that's going to count, now you're going to put a double crochet in each double crochet from below and in between where your chain 1 is. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a double crochet in the middle here, and then you're going to put a double crochet above the double crochet from the one below, and then again in the middle where the chain 1 is, and above the double crochet from below, and I'm going to show you, and we're going to work that right across. So we're going to go in every stitch, every double crochet, and every chain 1, and we're going to make a double crochet, and we're going to do this right across. And this is, and I want to show you, row 1, row 2, and this is row 3. So we're going to go right down, and we're going to make a double crochet in every chain 1 space, and a double crochet above every double crochet from below. And we're going to go right and do this right across till we get to the end, and this is row 3. So we're going to keep doing this until the very end. And if you notice, by putting those double crochets in the chain 1 space, it actually spaces this out even more than it was. So it gives you a nice little opening there. I'll show you what I mean by that. This is that row. So we did the first row and the second row. By putting that row in, we're causing that to space more. Row 1, row 2, row 3. Row 1, row 2, row 3. And we're going to do this right across in every stitch, in every chain 1 space, and above every double crochet across. So you're going to keep doing this, and then you can meet me at next to the last stitch, and then we'll go from there. So meet me almost at the end. Now we're getting to the end, and we're going to finish this row off. And here we're going to again put a double crochet above the double crochet from below. Now we want to put a double crochet here in this loop. There's a chain 3 here, but we want to go in here and put a double crochet. And then our final double crochet is going to be at the top of the chain 3 space. Now what we're going to do is we're going to join this, because this is our circle, and our circle is made, and we're going to join our circle. So what's going to happen is we're going to put this together, and we're going to see at the very top of this chain 3, we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to do a slip stitch in the top of this chain 3 space, and we want this to come together. We can see it because we're going to be crocheting in the round once we get this done. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do a slip stitch. And here's, you have a circle, and you're going to be crocheting in the round. If you look at this side, this is the wrong side. You can tell because you can really see the way your stitches are made, and this is the right side. So after we do that, because now this is row 1, row 2, row 3, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again, once I made my chain 3, I'm going to make a double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So we're going to go in each stitch and make a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After we make the 9 double crochets, in the next stitch, we're going to make 2 double crochets together. 1, 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make 9 double crochets in each of the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're going to make 2 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2. Now we're going to make 1 double crochet in the next 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we make 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And we're going to do this until we get all the way around and almost to the end. So continue that pattern all the way around until we get to the next part. And I will show you just almost at the end, we'll meet up. So now we're going to go in the last one and we're going to put a double crochet. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to slip stitch in the top of this chain 3 and we're going to put it together. And we're going to slip stitch that together. Once we've joined that, once we join this, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And we're going to, and that's considered a double crochet. We're going to go into that same spot and put another double crochet. Then after we do that, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 2 more double crochets in that same stitch. 1 and 2. This is what it looks like. It looks like a V-stitch, but it's got 2 double crochets and a chain 1. Once we do that, we're going to skip this stitch, and in the next one, we're going to put 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And this is row 5. After we do that, we're going to skip this stitch, and in the next one, we're going to put 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, and put 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Now we're going to skip this stitch, and we're going to go into the next one. 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. We're going to skip this stitch, and in the next one, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. And we're going to repeat this right around. So keep doing that. 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, skip a stitch, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, skip a stitch, and meet me almost at the end of row 5. Now we're at the end of row 5, and you have your V-stitch. In the first stitch we made, we're going to put a slip stitch so we can join this together. And we made our slip stitch. After we make our slip stitch right here, we're going to slip stitch to the middle of this first V. So we'll just slip stitch to the middle of that. I go slow so you can follow along. You can write it down. And then we're going to go right in there in the middle of that chain 1 space with the 2 double crochets, 2 on each side. We're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet. In that same stitch, you're going to put 1 double crochet. So now you have 2, because a chain 3 is a double crochet. I just want to mention that. Now you're going to put another double crochet. So now you have 3. So a double crochet, that chain 3, a double crochet, and a double crochet. Now you're going to chain 1, and in the same stitch, you're going to put 3 double crochets, 3 more. And that's what it looks like. So you chain 3, a double crochet, another double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move to the next spot where there's the same thing, the 2 double crochets, the chain 1 and 2 double crochets. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. And we're going to do this right along until we get to the other side of this. So we're going to go right along and repeat this all the way around. You're going to notice it's starting to ruffle up. That's fine because you're going to get that look. So once you're done with this, you're going to go the next spot, 2 double crochets here and chain 1, and you're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And you're going to continue this till we get to the other side. So just continue this until we get to the other side. This is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button and please push that like button because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. Well, this is part 2, and this is part 2 of the Lola Crochet Dress. It's for a size small toddler to 2 years. It's really cute. It's really beautiful, and I just love this. So I'm going to do part 2, and this is a series of children's dresses, hats, all kinds of things we're going to be doing a series on. It's one of my series. There's going to be, at this point, at least 3. So I hope you follow along. I hope you enjoy these series. If you have anything special that you would like me to do as a series or just as a tutorial, please feel free to add that to the comments. Well, when we finished, and what we did for part 1 is we worked, and I'm using white, but we worked this around the collar, around the collar of the dress. So now we're going to move on, and I want to show you how you can count the rows because they're fairly easy to count. This is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, and row 6. We are finishing up row 6, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do a slip stitch into that first chain 3, and we're going to do a slip stitch right there. So we want to do a slip stitch because we want to join this. After we do our slip stitch, we're going to move on to row 7. We are going to slip stitch to the middle of this, right to the middle. These are the 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and a chain 1 space. So we want to slip stitch to the middle of that. So it's going to take at least 1 to 2 slip stitches. So we're going to do a slip stitch here, and then we're going to go right in here and do another slip stitch right to the middle. Then when we finish with that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Once we chain 3, we're going to do 2 more double crochets in this spot. 1 and 2. Now I want to mention that this chain 3 is a double crochet, so you have 3 double crochets together. Now you're going to chain 1, and you're going to put 3 double crochets in that same spot. So you're going to 1, 2, and 3. Now what you want to do is you want to do this in the next 8 spots. So you're going to go across and make 8 of these. So that's 1. And again, you're going to chain 1 and 3 more double crochets in that spot. Now you're going to move on to the next spot. And then when you're done doing that, you're going to chain 1 and put 3 more double crochets right in that same spot. So you're going to make these shells, these clusters, and you want to make 8 of these. So now we have all 3 made. We're going to do our 4th one. Same thing, 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets in the same space where the double crochets from the last row, those clusters. One, 2, 3, 4. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to 8, we'll meet again at 8. Now once we made our 8 shells, and again we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this next spot right here, we're going to put 3 double crochets right here. So I want to mention that this is where the sleeve is going to be. So here's 3 double crochets right in this next spot, because it's going to formulate your sleeve. Right here. So after we do that, we are going to skip 15 of those shells, 15 of the ones from below. So you have your 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. When you get to 15, you are going to do three double crochets in this spot. So in that 16th shell, you're going to do 3 double crochets. in this spot. Right here. 1, 2, and 3. And I want you to notice that this is the first one, this is the second one. They're right there. So there you go. You made 3 double crochets in that 16th spot. Now you're going to make 16 shells. So you're going to make 16 of these. So you're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And you're going to repeat that 16 times in the next 16 spots. So again, you're going to go into the next one, and you're going to put 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And we're going to continue doing this, 16 of these. 16. So now let's continue to do them, and meet me back when you have 16 of these shells. Now we have 16 of these shells that we made, and you don't count the 3 double crochets in that count. So here's your 3 double crochets in this shell, because that's one sleeve. You can see it right here, it's the sleeve. So you don't count that at all. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Once you do your 16, you're going to do 3 double crochets in this next shell from the row below. So you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Once you do your 3 double crochets, you're going to skip 15 of these shells. Here's your 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I go slow. You can follow along. You can write it down. I like to make it so that you can follow along to see what we're doing. So now we're going to make 3 double crochets in this spot, because that's going to be our second sleeve. So we're going to make 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And yes, this may be a little awkward to do, but you'll get comfortable with it, and you'll see that it goes easy when you make it. So here's, I just want to show you. Here's your 3, and here's your 3. That's your sleeve. So now once you make your 3 double crochets, you're going to now work till the end here. So we're going to make shells in the remaining shells after we made our 3 double crochets in that sleeve. So that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to just keep doing what we were doing with the regular shells, and that would be 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And we want to do this to the end. So just follow along and continue to do this to the very end with 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets in each of the shells from below. And we'll just keep going and meet me almost at the end. Almost at the end of this row, and this is row 7. So we're going to make 3 double crochets in this spot like we did in all the others after we each of our armholes. Chain 1, 3 double crochets, and then what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space of the first cluster that we made. We're going to slip stitch right there so that we can join this row. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch to the middle of this shell. So we're going to just slip stitch along. Can't say that too fast. You'll have 2 or 3 slip stitches. So once you get there, you're going to chain 1, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to chain 3. Once you do that, you're going to put 2 more double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets, remembering that that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Just want to remind you of that. That chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So now we're going to continue doing this until we get to the armhole. And you'll see what I mean by that. So we're going to continue to do our double crochets, clusters. Until we get, and I want to show you, until we get to that where it is the 3 double crochets right here. So we're going to continue that until we get here. So we're going to go all the way and then stop right at this one before this chain, before I should say these 3 double crochets. You're going to stop right here. So let's continue to do that. And again, we're going to go to the next one. Three double crochets on both sides. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. 3 double crochets. Just like what you have in the row below. That's what it looks like. So now we're going to go to the next one. 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets. We're going to go in there, put 3 double crochets. A chain 1 and 3 double crochets. Should you skip and not make 3 double crochets and chain 1 and 3 double crochets, not to worry, just pull it out and go back and do your shell, your full shell. Sometimes it happens, you lose count. Or you're going so fast, because at a certain point it's going to be like you got it. You got the whole, you understand the pattern. Especially when you get this far, you're going to understand your pattern. So you may go faster and say, oh, I skipped one of the double crochets. Just go rip it out and do it again. No worries. I do it. I don't care how long you've been crocheting, it happens. So we're going to just continue to do this. Now this is the last cluster before the 3. So we're going to go in here and we're going to do the same thing. We're not going to change anything. Now, here's your 3 double crochets together. Here's one here and one here. We're going to go into the second double crochet of the 3. So we're going to go 1, 2. In that second double crochet of the 3, we're going to make 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets right in that middle of the 3 double crochets from below. You're going to go to the middle double crochet, and you're going to do that same pattern that you've been doing in this row of 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. So now we have another one, 3 double crochets. We're going to go in the middle again, and in that middle double crochet we're going to make 3 double crochets, and this is your armhole. You're going to make 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets right back in that spot again. So now we're going to move on, and we're going to continue this until we get to the next armhole. So what we're going to continue to do is we're going to continue to make 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And you're going to continue to do this until you get to the next, and I'm going to show you, till you see your next set of armholes. So that's when you're going to go next. So meet me at the next armhole, or should I say the shell before it, and we'll go from there. Now we're at the next armhole. So there's 3 double crochets here and 3 here. So we made our regular cluster here, and we're moving on to the 3 double crochets together. We're going to go into that middle one like we did on the other side, and we're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And after we do that, we're going to chain 1. and then put 3 more in that spot. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to move to the other of the 3 double crochets together, part of the armhole. We're going to go to the second, again, the second double crochet, and put 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And that is your armhole. Now this row is really important because this is the row that we will say that row 8 through 25. You're going to do row 8 through 25, and it's going to be repeat. You're going to keep repeating this pattern. Now that you've got your armholes set, you're just going to keep repeating this pattern until you have 25 finished rows of this pattern. You won't have to worry about the armholes anymore because they're made. So you're going to just be doing the same thing over and over. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. And that's going to be for the next 8, row 8 to 25. So 25 rows in all for this dress, but row 8 through 25 is the same. So we're going to continue to do this until we get to the end of this row, and then I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so we're getting to the end of this row, and this is again row 8. And we're going to just finish this cluster, this shell. And then again, we're going to go to the top of this chain 3. This is going to be the same thing. Row 8 through 25, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to, at the end of the row, you're going to do a slip stitch like you did with all the other. And then you're going to slip stitch across to get to the middle of this shell. So you're going to slip stitch across. And then once you do that, you're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. You're going to put 2 more double crochets here. 1, 2, chain 1. And this is row 9. And then put 3 double crochets because that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So you're going to have 6 double crochets and a chain 1 in between 3 and 3 on this side. So here's your first cluster or your first shell for row 9. Now you're going to go in here and you're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And you will continue to do this from row 8 through 25. You will do this same pattern, repeat, to finish off this dress. So again, 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets. And this is row 8 to 25 is the same. We're going to say this is row 9. So just keep doing this until you get to row 25 and you're done with this part of your dress. And you'll be at the end of row 25. Now this is a dress that's all already finished and we did 25 rows. I want to show you how to finish it off. So you did your 25 rows, and what we're going to do is we're going to take and we'll fasten off the yarn that we have. We're going to fasten it off. You cut your yarn, and then we're going to do is pull this right through. And what's going to happen is you're going to weave that in, cut a little bit of it off because it is rather long, and you want to weave that end in. So let's do that. And you're going to do this wherever you need to weave in. There's not a whole lot of weaving in here. So I just want to mention that to you because I used 2 rolls of this yarn and I used 656 yards of the total of this yarn. So that's, I want to mention that as 656 yards. So I'm just going to cut this off. And that's where I have the yarn there. Now I'm going to go up to the collar, and I have my beginning here where I started. So I also want to weave that in. So I'm going to just put my needle in like I usually do, like I like to weave my needle in first. I find it makes it easier for me. Doesn't necessarily mean that for you, but and I just putting my needle in, and I'm going to pull this right through here. And I don't want to pull that too much because I don't want it to pucker. And then I'm going to cut this off too. Then once I do that, I'm looking at this and I'm going to add a button here. I'm going to add a button. So I have my thread all taken care of, and I got a pretty button, a cute button to put here. So I'm going to add my button. And I'm going to sew my button on. And you pick whatever kind of button you want, whether you want a little pearl button or you want, this is a little, looks like a little flower button. And these are really cute. I had actually got these in Joann's quite a while ago for another project I was doing. And they came in different colors. So I just wanted to mention that. So I'm just going to put my, you can see, I'm going to just make sure that's nice. And then I'm going to close this off. Then I'm going to cut that. And I just want to show you. And then all you have to do is on the other side, you just get that together because it's got those openings, and that's your button to close this off. And this beautiful dress, beautiful, beautiful dress is finished. Absolutely, I just love this pattern of the Lola dress, crochet dress. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you loved this tutorial of the Lola crochet dress. I just love this dress. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.